Okay guys, we're going to have a look at the last war against Kingskillers. We smashed them 35-25, and it was a victory that was made even sweeter by the fact they were kind of sending a bit of abuse, a bit of banter in their clan text. Just sort of, I think they watched some of our YouTube videos and thought that we were kind of arranging for small wars because we couldn't, for some reason, we couldn't pull off wins against larger numbers. But as you know, generally only managed to rustle up enough interest for 10 to 15 person wars anyway. So that's what that is. Like I say, it was a sweet victory because of the abuse that they were giving us early on. So cracking effort. Okay, we'll have a look at some of the raids in a minute, but just looking down the list there, we managed to 3-star the majority of the Town Hall 8 and 9, with just the 8 and 10 bases they're missing. We got 99% on that one, 98 on this one, so pretty much 3-starred everything. 2-starred on all the Town Hall 10s apart from their number 3, which is a bit of a tricky base. There's a few of us had a go at that one in various different ways, but anyway, like I say, we'll get on with some of the raids, and we'll see how we went on. Pretty low level base. It's a Town Hall 7, just one of those that wants cleaning up basically. Dragon's down now, so the rest should just be proceeding through the base, just overpowering stuff and just smashing it. There's not a lot of skill. No offense, Chris, not a lot of skill involved in this one. It's just overpowering and then smash and grab. Gonna look at Baz's raid. So these vaults are going to make short work of the Lancashire troops there. So your barks are still going strong. Okay. Gonna look at Barry's second raid. Yeah, it's an unusual base this for a Town Hall 8. I mean, normally you'd see this sort of a layout on a Town Hall 10 base. not really a lot to say there, really. I mean, the Valks just bust their way through and smashed everything. So there we go. Okay, gonna look at Chris's other raid. So we've got to go wipe against the Town Hall 9 base with Chris the Town Hall 9 himself. Excuse me. He's only just going to do this. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park, but the fact that this base is fairly low level walls and fairly spread out is kind of in its favour. Okay. Look at Ryan's raid on there, number 11. So basically we've got jumps into the base, and from the centre compartments we've got access really to most of the things. We just have to jump to get out. Okay. Okay, it was a 2-star. Got Sorcerer's 3-star on the number 9. jump here should have been a bit further into the base. I mean, from there he would have got access into the town hall compartment as well. As soon as we get the Archer Queen behind Golem, it's pretty much game over. Good stuff. Got Punnet's Raid on there, number 7. Normally here it's kind of advisable not to attack where you're facing both Infernos, but in this instance, the way that the base is sort of laid out, if you were to attack from this side, you know, the chances of your troops kind of going either side of the town hall is pretty high, and especially since we've got like an Archer Queen over here to draw them away. But by attacking from this side, you know, once your troops are in this compartment here, they're just going to be going forward, so that's why Pun is attacked from that side. The other thing, obviously, with the Queen, the Archer Queen being at this side, she doesn't really come into play until you know, the troops are right in the middle of the base. So there's your 2-star. Okay. Levo's red. Packer in the clan castle, that's going to last probably 2 seconds, there it goes. Can be kind of tough to hit the 2nd star at 50% on bases that are all these small compartments like this. But, we're almost there. So when I'm looking at a base for how to attack it, obviously, yeah, we need to get the town hall, but I'm kind of drawing a mental line across the base from the direction I'm attacking in to make sure I'm going to hit half of that base. Some people do tend to attack, not Levo in this instance, but people do tend to attack with like a couple of jump spells in like a thin sort of dart, and that's all well and good to get the town hall, but you're really going to struggle to get access to much more of the base if you do that. So I always try and draw, like I say, like a mental line halfway across the base. Okay. Look at the second attack I did. Just on this one, the placement of this jump spell here was so that the idea was that the golems would come in, hit this cannon first, move to the air defense, and then in towards this way rather than going towards this mortar over here. I wanted them to join the party over this way, if possible. They were going to draw out the clan castle troops and tie those up, so that was the plan. I think as it happened, the dragon was up there for quite some time while the rest of this lot was dealing with the town hall. So we've got the poison spell in there, slowing things down, destroying the balloons, and slowing down that dragon. So once the king gets to about this area here, I'm going to pop his ability. He does tend to do some good damage to the town hall when you use his ability. Okay. Pretty much struggled to get any of these outlying buildings. They were pretty well covered with defences, so I didn't bother proceeding with that. Next one up is number 4. It's the first raid I did. This was attacked earlier on in the war. It was attacked from the top initially, and you're going to struggle to get the 50% from the top, I think. So I decided to go in from the side. So we've got poison going down again very shortly to slow down the castle troops, and if possible the archer queen as well. So from here we've got access to the town hall compartment. So when I was looking at this base to attack, I knew that obviously the golems and wizards and what have you would come in and would be looking at these, getting rid of these defences around this sort of area, which leaves a whole host of buildings down here that are unprotected or appear to be unprotected. I don't know if there's any Teslas down here, but you know, once the town hall was sort of dealt with, saving the few extra troops, there's loads down here. There's an extra lot, probably 10-15% all available down here. So I think we're just over 50% when these minions started, and I think there's still a few barbarians still going there. So there's quite a few extra percent down at that bottom unprotected. Okay. So number 3 we struggled on. Number 2 was Eddie's raid. Really nice raid this. You just see there's a pecker in the clan castle, which they thought was going to cause some problems, but ended up not doing. I'm going to speed through this because this first bit's fairly slow. So we'll have some minions come down to take care of the pecker. Okay, and then we're going to get the usual 6 golem 4 jump affair. Kind of nice the way this base is laid out for this attack from this side, because it get, you know, all these long thin compartments. They do give you good access straight into the base, and then this compartment here, a nice space for another jump that's going to give you access to, you know, again, great chunk of base there. So don't know what the guy was thinking with this this layout, but let me know what to think again. So we've got all the Teslas in this backside. I mean, obviously the idea is that people are going to attack the nearest route to the town hall, but there's so easy to come through all this with the jumps and the golems and the whizzies. It's crazy not to. There we go. And the last one we're going to have a look at is the raid on number 1 by Alex. I've seen Alex do this sort of raid before, where you've got these, you know, rows of walls like this. It does kind of make it relatively straightforward to get your troops into this area, and generally end up with your archer queen somewhere in the middle at the back, just blinking away at the town hall, which is pretty much what happens in this one. And, again, the archer queen's kind of out of it really. I don't think she plays much of a part in this. So Alex has said there's poison for the core, for the skeletons and what have you. So the Barb King's gone in there to take down the Archer Queen. This multi-inferno is going to take some time to deal with Alex's Archer Queen. So there's your town hall. Still got our ability left. I'll pop that and then we get over the 50%. Obviously this guy has been attacked at the top quite some times, I think, with the Tesla in the corner. Well, that's doing a lot of good there, isn't it? Okay. Okay, that's going to wrap things up, guys. So, like I say, quite a sweet war after the early abuse that they got. I hope the guys from Kingskillers are watching this, and nice try, guys. Turned out a good war in the end, and I think Eddie went over to have a chat with you and say hi and what have you. So anyway, gonna leave it at that and catch you on the next one.